nobody can give you confidence. What somebody can give you is self-assurance, self-validation. I mean, give you some sense of validation, but they cannot give you confidence. If you're confident, that comes from you, period. It doesn't matter if that man thinks you're beautiful. You know it.
Yeah! This is DJ Kevy Kev. For all my BBW that's out there looking fly and know you're looking fly, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give them a big yeah! For all my fellas out there that's rocking the SBBW, I want you to stand up and say yeah! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the BBW Network Podcast. I am your host, DJ Kevy Kev. I like to say what's up to all my BBWs out there and all the guys that love and support our BBWs. I also like to give a shout out to the BBW Network Facebook group. If you hadn't joined, please go do so right now. Hello?
Hello.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Dallas.
Okay, what you got on your mind?
I was kind of curious. I've been scrolling through like some of your Facebook posts that you have up on your Facebook, and I have kind of some concerns like about the things that are being posted, and I just wanted to, pretty much voice my opinion about them.
Okay.
I see. Yeah. I see that you, I don't want to say the wrong thing or inappropriate thing, but it's a lot of people posting things and happy about being, a little bit on the heavier side. I don't want to say overweight, but I guess thicker.
Okay, well, what about being thick?
And me, myself, I'm 162 pounds. I wouldn't consider myself as fit, but I've been, on the heavier side, about a little, over 200, and I work out, religiously, and you have a lot of supporters of the BBW, and I don't really, understand why are you, enabling that type of vibe. Like it's not a thing, a good thing to be unhealthy.
So what you suppose they should do? I mean,
it's a lot of things you could do. Like I work out, I eat right, and
what makes you think they're not working out?
Because I don't think, me personally, that you were born to be heavy.
So in the meantime, while you are on the heavier side, do you put your life on hold? Do you not do anything besides work out? Do you not dress up? Do you not put on makeup, lipstick? What you suppose
no,
they
I'm
do?
not saying don't take care of yourself. What I'm saying
do you suppose
there's alternatives to, if you can't work out in the gym, there's things you could do at home. You could work out. Like nothing should stop you from taking care of yourself, health wise. That's a health issue.
You ain't heard me you didn't hear me, ma'am. You didn't hear me say anything about not taking care of yourself, not working out. I never said that.
But you're condoning, like you're enabling them. Like I know big is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
How am I enabling? Go ahead.
Cause you want, it's like, oh, go girl, you're on the heavier side. Why wouldn't you promote more of like exercise on your side? I rarely see that.
So so let me get this straight. If I'm understanding you right, so you suggest I stop telling BBWs to be beautiful? Is that what you're saying?
I never said don't be beautiful. You could be beautiful in your own skin while trying to be heavy, while trying to be healthy.
So what you talk? I don't get where you coming from then.
So on your side, is it not like you're telling men like thick is in, big is in? Like that's not true. That's not a thing that you should be promoting.
So
like,
you don't think that's
big is in?
So you don't think that guys like big heavier set women? You don't think they like BBW? You go ahead.
Yeah, I would say they do like bigger size women, but like if I just say for instance, if I'm big, do you think, and I'm like unhealthy, do you think I'm gonna be around long enough for that person to continue to let me?
Just because you eat healthy don't mean you're gonna outlive the time you're supposed to live. I don't know where people get that notion that, you know, if I eat healthy, I'm gonna live to be 100. No, you ain't. When your time is up, your time is up. Now, I will say that it will keep you out of the hospital, and maybe you might not suffer as much. Maybe.
So it's not gonna increase. So it's not gonna increase your chances of dying, being overweight.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
So that's so untrue, because it's too many health gimmicks out here. Too many doctors saying that you need to lose weight in order to, you know, live.
So let me ask you this:
being overweight affects everything that you have going on in your whole body.
So let me ask you this: when you go,
you gotta be kidding me.
When you
like,
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
When you go to the hospital. Let me guess, all overweight people are at the hospital.
No, I'm not saying that.
Well, that's exactly what you're saying. You saying so if you skinny, that means that you definitely won't have no kind of illness and you're gonna live longer. That's gonna guarantee you that.
Nope. Obesity is like, and I'm African American. Obesity is prevalent in our society, in our community, in the Black community. Like we overeat and think it's okay. It's like, and then when we go to the doctor and we find ailments wrong with us, and it's what mainly contributed from what, being overweight.
I mean, I guess we can go back and forth with this, but the main thing that my main concern is, I don't want women to feel like just because they a certain size that they feel like they're less than somebody that may be a little bit more smaller than she is. And you saying I'm condoning that. I'm condoning being overweight.
But why wouldn't you put something on there, like every once in a while, post like a healthy post with like giving ladies like sites to go look at food, different type of foods to eat, different type of workouts, like do something like that, like for your listeners and your readers.
Because I'm not a health guy. I don't do health things. If I eat healthy, that's for me. There's plenty of other places where they can go to get that. That's why that's like people talking about politics. People, they ask me why you don't touch on politics, because there's other places. If a BBW wants to go and get some health tips, then they can go to a health site. That's why I'm a podcast and a Facebook group based on empowerment. Now, I do encourage people to, you know, maybe work out a little bit, maybe if you want to, you know, that's on you. Eat healthier, that's on you, however you feel, but that's not my expertise. That's what I'm telling you.
I get that. I get that, but you're saying if you want to, it's like being healthy is should be a mandatory thing. Like, man, your life is at risk.
Okay, let me ask you this. Now, since we're going down this road, how can you ask people to be healthy in an unhealthy society? So, in other words, what I'm trying to tell you is everything you see in the grocery store is unhealthy. There's a McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut on every corner. How come you're not fussing at the government about allowing corporation to give us unhealthy food?
You're getting way off base here.
I ain't getting way off base. I'm just saying.
There are Whole Foods out there. There are Kroger sell great.
What if you can't afford that? What if you can't afford that kind of food?
So you get
food high.
Food is, of course, food is high. But I even minimize and I reduce the amount of food that I intake.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to go back to that size because I was severely overweight and I could feel it.
Okay.
You know?
So
it did something to me mentally as well.
Okay. So it did something. So do you think it does something to all women mentally? So you don't think a woman can be confident, be beautiful at that size? And guys are not supposed to compliment them, encourage them? Is that kind of what you're saying?
No, complimenting it, you can compliment anybody. Everybody is beautiful in their own right.
So,
but man, encourage someone to say, hey, let's go to the park, or hey, let's do this, let's do that. Encourage your listeners and your readers to, be just a little bit healthy. There's nothing wrong with loving a big, beautiful woman if she should be pursuing a healthy lifestyle, a healthy goal. Nobody like the phrase, I was born big bone. That, oh my God, if I hear that one more freaking time, that is not cool at all.
So you don't think people are born at different sizes, different shapes?
So you were born with bigger bones. Oh my God, what? So you can't lose weight at all? You're genetically born just big? Is that what we're talking about?
I don't know about all that, but I know that
absolutely not.
Some people are heavier. All babies don't come out the same size.
No,
all people don't have the same genetic makeup.
It's all contributed to the food intake that you intake throughout your life. That's just my opinion. I don't want to get into anything more, but I just felt that I needed to call in and just, maybe give you my opinion, and maybe you can change your site in a different direction. Push your readers in a different direction, like your listeners as well.
Well, go ahead, finish.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
No, well, I appreciate you calling. I appreciate your opinion, and hopefully we can agree to disagree.
Yeah, certainly.
All right, Melissa.
But thank you so much for taking my call.
All right.
All right.
All right. Bye.
I just really want that M-O-N-E-Y, oh yeah, and that's what it's gonna be, what it's gonna be, what it's gonna be, what it's gonna be. I just really want that M-O-N-E-Y, oh yeah, yeah. So money don't run from me, don't run from me, don't run from me, don't run. I'm trying to pull up in the ski skirt, all my other cons they broke down, they need work, and I told them that I'm on now, I ain't hurt, everybody think they
on now, can kick dirt, cause we really got it on now, and as you can see, I cannot sing. Anyway, that is music by A House Music. Y'all go check that out. I'm gonna put the info for that artist in my show notes. I like to feature different artists, a little promo, show them some love over here in the BBW Network podcast. Anyway, in this episode, we will be talking about negativity and how to handle negativity. And the reason why I wanted to do this episode is because I want people to understand that there is a particular type of negativity that seems to follow big, beautiful women. Now, before I move on, let's go back to the conversation that I had with the caller. And I do applaud her for having the guts to, call in and say what's on her mind. Even though we didn't agree, we pretty much had a respectful conversation. But with that being said, fam, if y'all were really listening, she really trying to throw some negativity on the BBW community. And I'm going to say our community because I represent the guys that love BBW. So it's our community. And she was trying to throw some criticism on the BBW community. Y'all, there's some people out there that fake like they have high self-esteem, but their self-esteem really low. And all they do is sit around on social media, posting pictures, looking for likes, going on people's pages in different groups and stuff like that. And then they'll integrate themselves with gossipers. And it's just a way to boost their self-esteem or try to find themselves some self-worth or whatever you have. And that's fine, but don't bring that shit over here because I know what you're looking for. And you're looking for an easy win, an easy victory to make yourself feel better about yourself. Fam, let me tell you something. I hear this all the time in the BBW community, mostly. Oh, I try to avoid negativity. Oh, I try to stay away from negativity. Let me let you in on a little secret. The more you try to avoid negativity and confrontation, the more you will attract negativity and confrontation. Let me give you an example. If you got a bully that want to whoop your ass and you decide, I'm going to try to avoid them, I'm just gonna simply run away. And when I see them, you know, I'm just gonna ignore them. And you thinking that's gonna make them go away. But every time you come into contact with this bully, he or she seems to be like, have a more urging, you know, uncontrollable desire to whip your ass even more. But it's not until either you tell somebody that can handle the bully for you, or you plant your back feet in the dirt and you take a stand. Now, you might take the L, you might get your ass whooped, but by you taking a stand and making sure you take a chunk out of their ass on your way down, then most likely the bully gonna be like, hey man, I got him, but I don't want no more of that. Look, fam, I'm not telling you gotta respond every time somebody say something about you or they look at you wrong. What I'm saying is this: handle the negativity that poses an immediate threat towards you emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And to be honest, sometimes not responding to something is sometimes the best way to handle a particular situation. Going back to the caller. You know what, y'all? We're going to take a quick break and we're going to come right back in just a second.
That's what you do, that's who you are. You couldn't keep it together, baby, that's why we fell apart. Oh no, just like I already know. I got news for you, my mom ain't raised no fool. Now, say that I'm tripping, bugging so hard, but you crossed the line when you threatened. And I cannot forgive it, cause you made your decision. When it comes to my heart, baby, that's when I take no prisoner. Boy, I got my own bag, yeah, I pay my own bills. Matter of fact, it's my crib, let me tell you the deal. Pack it up, pack it up. Go. Get your things, cause you got to go. Get your things out of my home. I don't wanna see your face no more when I walk through that door. I don't know and I don't care what kind of stuff you must be on. If you thought that I was average, ooh, you got me wrong. Get gone, 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 get gone. Why did you do it?
Hi, this is E-Love, your plus size model of the year. I'm here to empower and to let plus size women know that they are beautiful inside and out. Society has put it that we are lazy and that we don't really amount to anything, but it's a new age where we are showing who we are and what we're worth.
I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but I cut up, so to say, with a big girl. It wasn't intentional. I just was in the moment, and I love a big bitch. Ooh, I love a big bitch. I'm serious, and I just kissed her in the mouth during the middle of my performance, like a big quarter pounder. But I like big girl. You know, I take some models and all that, but you can't forget where you come from. See, I got to rock with who was rocking with me at first, and I'm ugly. But since I've been getting a little money, you know, a lot of women find me attractive. I like to support the people that supported me first. See, the big girls, they was always in support of me. So I kissed the big girl. Everybody thought it was amazing, but I've been kissing big girls. But, I mean, everybody just thought it was amazing.
Now, y'all see what I'm talking about? Once again, another celebrity admitting that they too love BBW. That was Kevin Gates saying that he loves big, beautiful women. I'd like to send a special thanks out to my partner in crime, Miss Angela, the pageant coach Walker. Also, Miss E-Love, for having a wonderful modeling career. She's been a lot of help. The music you just heard was by Amanda Poulor. Y'all go check that out. Fam, y'all can go check us out on the BBW Network Plus Instagram page and also the BBW Network Facebook group. We're going to be starting the top 100 BBW ranking and I'll be having more information on that in episodes to come. Listen, if you got something on your chest you want to get off, or you simply want to tell me how wonderful the show is, I have my email address in the show notes, or you can just simply hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. Now let's get back to the caller. She tried to come off as someone that's, oh, I'm so concerned, I'm so caring, I'm definitely for the cause. And Kevy Kev, you should be ashamed of yourself for promoting unhealthiness. How dare you? But all the time, what the caller is really trying to do is snub her nose at the very community that she used to be a part of, and now that she done lost weight. And see, I don't know if y'all caught that, and I don't even really know if she wanted to say that, because looked like to me she'd have started off the conversation with, like, you know, I was a plus size lady, but now I'm a more smaller, you know, and I could be wrong, no big deal. But most important of all, it was her opportunity to shine a light on her accomplishments and belittle the BBW community by saying, hey, y'all, look at me. I'm now a part of a community that I have always fantasized about being a part of, which is the smaller, more petite women's community. And now that I am a part of that community, I get to join in on the festivities, which include snubbing my nose and shitting on you to make me feel better about myself. And why would this particular caller do that? Ladies, the reason why she's going to do that is because she views women in the BBW community as low-hanging fruit, and she thinks she's going to get an easy victory. Remember, the caller admitted that she used to be a BBW herself, so she already know what buttons to push. By her being an ex-BBW, you would think that she would be more supportive, but trust me, there's a lot of these type of women that's lurking right under your nose, looking for the perfect opportunity to throw a little shade at every turn. Let me say this. I know she's trying to come off as being concerned about health issues, so to speak, but y'all, if she was really concerned about health issues, I mean, really concerned, then let's say, how about she pick someone to maybe sponsor a month worth of gym membership? Maybe. How about that?
You know, I never thought this could happen to me. The day I found out that my woman was cheating on me. I got this record that I wanna play about this woman that cheated on me. I got this record that I wanna play about this woman that cheated on me. She cheated with Jody, she cheated with Tom, she cheated with Paul, oh, but she left me for John. Hey, hey, I got this record that I wanna play about this woman that cheated on me. Oh, this woman, she meant so much to me.
And that was music by J1. I got this record. Y'all, that's off that Southern Soul Circuit. Man, y'all go check that out. I like J1. Anyway, like I was saying, if the caller was really trying to show some concerns and really trying to show how much she cared, and look, I know she listening. I know you listening. So, hey, how about you find someone that you have health concerns dealing with their weight, Then how about you sponsor them for a 1 month gym membership, or maybe $20 worth of fruit? Because y'all know fruit is high. But we know most likely she's not going to do that, because that would require not just going in a Facebook group or coming on my show running off at the mouth talking about how much she care. Look, I know y'all think I'm being a little harsh, a little hard on her, but hey, I welcome her to come back. And I definitely have her back on the show to challenge me on anything that she want to challenge me on. Look, We embrace negativity over here in the BBW Network community. Them days of people trying to walk all over BBWs are long gone. Now celebrities left and right are telling the world how much they love BBWs. So those days are gone. The BBWs nowadays are more alive, more beautiful, more empowered. So don't think for 1 minute you're going to use this community as a doormat. Nevertheless, we try to keep the community positive, but we won't run away from the negativity that you bring our way, and we will deal with you accordingly. And then if you get your shit together, we might let you back in, keeping a close eye on you, of course, because we love to keep our enemies close. The reason why I tell you to embrace negativity is because it is virtually impossible to avoid negativity. And if you try to avoid it, it's only going to make things worse for you. But you got to pick and choose your battles. And sometimes you got to retreat, regroup, and just take a step back to figure things out. For example, dealing with somebody on social media that keeps emailing you or DMing you, and they just keep calling you names. I would use the no response tool for dealing with that particular person. It doesn't mean I'm avoiding them. It just means that's the method that I'm going to use to handle this particular situation. That's a simple scenario, common but simple. But I'm gonna show you how crafty people can be. Here's another example. Let's just say that you're on a job, and we're gonna use fake names so I don't confuse you. Let's just say your name is Nicole. You have two other co-workers, one named Jamie, the other co-worker name is Keisha. Let's just say Jamie is jealous and have envy towards you for whatever reason. Could be your position, your lifestyle, the fact that guys are attracted to you instead of her, even though she is way smaller than you. Now, Jamie might not come at you in a more direct way. She might use a more indirect approach because she don't want to damage her sweet, friendly image. So she'll start making subtle movements, maybe like changing in the gym clothes before she leave work, maybe talking to Keisha about health issues and company policy, dealing with health issues and insurance. Really what she's trying to do is plant an image, plant a seed in the rest of the co-workers' mind against you, basically using your weight against you. Now that you've identified Jamie as being the hater and you and her are locked in an all-out battle, do you really think avoiding negativity is going to work? Fam, it's not going to work. The only thing Jamie is going to do is keep needling your ass every chance she gets until you no longer have any ass to needle. At this point, do not get mad and respond with anger and emotions. And I'm going to say that again. At this point, do not get mad and respond with anger and emotions. That is precisely the trap that she's trying to set for you. If you respond with anger, you make her the victim. People will sympathize with her. And then you will show off all of your insecurities. So, fam, do not respond like this.
You no good son of a bitch!
Grandma, come on.
You don't know me!
Grandma, you're waking up the whole neighborhood.
I don't give a damn! I want Janet! I got to see Janet! This is death! This is blood!
No, Grandma, don't say that.
Open up this goddamn door right now, motherfucker! And come and tell me the shit that you told me on the phone! Tell me to my motherfucking face!
So, fam, absolutely do not handle any situation with this type of anger and emotions, because anger is the most unproductive emotion that you possess. If she's using an indirect approach, then you will probably have to use an indirect approach yourself. If you try to use a direct approach and go straight to the issue or to the root of the problem, then she's only going to deny that there is even a problem, and you're going to look worse. Thus far, you're going to fall into another trap that she has set for you. But these are just some few examples of negativity and how to handle negativity, and that you should never avoid negativity, but you should embrace negativity. Anyway, this episode has come to an end. Remember to join us in the BBW Network Facebook group and also follow us on Instagram at BBW Network Plus. You can email me. My info will be in the show notes. You can also hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. I would like to let everybody know that the Building Your Empire episode and the Top 100 BBW episode is also coming up. Please subscribe to this podcast so we can continue to grow the BBW Network family. We're going to get on up out of here, and we're going to leave you with the song by Big Pokey, and it's called Side Piece, and that's off of that Southern Soul Circuit. Folks, my name is DJ Kevy Kev. Until next time, peace!